Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Louisiana Avenue Regional Detention Basin ribbon cutting ceremony. I'm Tom Hafer. I will be your MC this morning. I'm not really certain why they asked me to be the MC. It might have something to do with the fact that my sophomore year of high school, I spent years in detention. So they consider me a subject matter expert. Okay. Now, I promise I will only detain you here for about 15 minutes as we go through today's speakers and get all the thank yous and the pats on the back from the various folks who made this detention pond a reality. Let's meet some of the people here that we need to recognize. Our Gravity Drainage District number 2 Board President T.A. Jones is here. From the City of Lake Charles, City Councilman Craig Marks. Craig. The Mayor of the City of Lake Charles, Nick Hunter. And the Lake Charles City Administrator, John Cardone. John. From the Calcasieu Parish Police Jury, our President, Anthony Bartee, is here. The Parish Administrator, Brian Bean. And our next Parish Administrator, Dane Boland. So let's hear from some of our guests here today. Let's first hear from the President of the Calcasieu Parish Police Jury, Mr. Anthony Bartee. Anthony.
Thank you very much. Tom, appreciate those. Bad jokes, but that was good. It's good to be here this morning. This project taking place in District 9 is a wonderful thing. I can take credit for it since it's in my district. But like I used to tell you, Brian, as president, y'all allow me to take credit and assess blame. So today, that's what I'm going to do, take credit. This is a wonderful facility, y'all. I mean, I'm so proud of the development. I'm so proud of how it's come about. We have so many people to thank for it. But then, too, let me just say first that this facility, the first of its kind in this area, is going to provide our residents a sense of peace of mind, I think, because the one thing we can do is whenever we can is to try to protect properties and businesses from flooding. And that's what this facility will do. We want to thank our engineering department, Alan Wainwright and his guys. I give Alan a hard time, but I appreciate all the work you do, man. Alan and I have that Cameron Parish connection, so I can tell him just about anything. But we want to thank them for the hard work they've done, the contractors. And you guys, there's been a whole lot put into this project. It started a long time ago. There's been many police jurors that worked on this project. I was fortunate to come in on the tail end of it, me along with guys like Mike Smith. We were just recently elected. But I just want to thank those guys for the vision they had for this particular piece of property. In particular, I don't think he's here, but Chris Landry. He needs to be, his name to me is first and foremost for the vision he had for this property. And as you see now, this is the result of that vision and what it's going to do to our community, and for the residents of Calcasieu Parish and Lake Charles. So again, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to just have a few words on behalf of the Calcasieu Parish Police Bureau to just say we're proud of this facility and looking forward to it doing what it will do and is capable of doing to sustain the development for our area and give our residents peace of mind as the heavy rains come. Then I think they will feel a lot better about their properties and about our area. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bartee, and we do want to recognize Mike Smith, District 2 Police Juror, who just arrived. Let's hear from the Mayor of the City of Lake Charles, Mr. Nick Hunter. Nick.
Thank you, Tom. And I did make a flippant comment earlier. I did not say bad jokes. I said dad jokes. So I want to make sure that's on the record. No, I said dad jokes because I also enjoy dad jokes. So today is a really great day, and we've got to give credit where it's due. And this is certainly about partnerships. The City of Lake Charles played a part in making this happen, but particularly to the Calcasieu Parish Police Jury for the vision, the forward thinking. I want to thank the administration for driving this, the jurors who had hands in this. We've done a lot over the last few years with policy, and we've made some changes, I believe, holistically to kind of stop the bleeding from a drainage standpoint. But the public also wants to see results like this. You know, policy changes are important, but seeing some projects where we can kind of start to turn that dial back a little bit are important as well, and this is one of those projects. As we sit and stand here today, I want you to think about this figure. Collectively, as a community, over the last 4 years, over $250 million, over $250 million with a B, has been invested into drainage improvement in this community. And again, that's through partnerships between the police jury, gravity drainage districts, and the city of Lake Charles. Think about this. As we sit and stand here today, drainage in this city, and I am very confident saying this, drainage in this city is better, superior to what it was before Hurricane Laura. And I don't know if we could have thought that we would even be able to say that 3 or 4 years ago, but we can say that today with confidence. So projects like this matter. Projects like this are further testament to this community that it's not all just talk. There's things happening, and I'm honored to be a part of it. And again, thank you to the police jury, and particularly want to kind of give a shout out to someone that had some decent news yesterday, a good step in the right direction, and continuing a great tradition with the police jury, who is already under great administration. I'm really excited that Dane Bolin will be leading the police jury and the jurors moving forward. So Dane, congratulations.
Let's learn a little more about this project, what went into it, some of the engineering behind that. We'll hear now from our parish engineer, Nick Johnson.
Thank you, Tom. I'm going to let Jennifer Hobbs, our project engineer, talk about specifics of this project in particular. But I'd like to give you a overview of our department and some of the things to look forward to in the future. So thank you all for coming out today. It's truly an honor and a privilege to serve the residents of Calcasieu Parish and work alongside such dedicated individuals. I want to take a moment to acknowledge all the hard work from Alan, Terry, Jennifer Cobian, and our grants team, along with our elected officials, Mr. Landry and Mr. Barty. Their vision and commitment have been instrumental in bringing this project to fruition before turning it over to the engineering team. Our goal is to continuously advance quality projects that enhance the community of everyone in Calcasieu Parish. We're dedicated to making impactful infrastructure improvements that will benefit our community for years to come. Recently, we received the green light to design 4 new regional detention projects throughout the parish. Once construction begins, these projects will represent nearly $50 million in new drainage infrastructure. These projects will be fully funded using federal dollars, which allows us to allocate our local funds to additional infrastructure improvements. So we're really excited about that, and we're really looking forward to the future of Calcasieu Parish. And with that, I would like to introduce Jennifer Hobbs, the project engineer on this project, to share more insights about this one in particular. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Nick. Good morning, everyone. We're gathered here to celebrate a monumental achievement for the community, the grand opening of the Louisiana Avenue Regional Detention Basin project. This project stands as the progress, innovation, and resilience of Calcasieu Parish. Its positive impact on our community's drainage system will be immense. At the heart of our engineering department, we want to bring these major regional drainage improvements, what Nick was talking about, that truly make a difference in the community during these major rain events. And today we bring you the first of many. This basin is engineered to hold up to 60 million gallons of water when full. And as a daughter of a famous local sports writer, I prefer to visualize in football fields. So this pond can hold roughly 7.5 football fields worth of water 1 foot deep when it's full. This impressive capacity ensures that our community will be better protected from flooding, safeguarding our homes, businesses, and infrastructure. Moreover, I'm proud to announce that this project was completed almost $3 million under the original budget. It was supported by over $4 million of the American Rescue Plan Act ARPA funding, which freed up more local tax dollars for other important capital projects. This incredible feat is a testament to the hard work, dedication, and meticulous planning of the Division of Engineering and Public Works, along with our grants department, who they continue to bat 1,000 to help us secure more federal dollars for these major projects. Their commitment to excellence and efficient resource management has truly paid off. There are several other people I want to thank for bringing this project to a finish. I can't overstate how incredible our engineering department is, and I admit I'm a bit partial to our drainage team. Anae Rhodes, she's one of our youngest engineers, was an integral part of making sure this project stayed on track and really stepped up in some moments where it was needed and when I needed her. Cliff Vanacore, my boss, and the assistant parish engineer, was kind enough to thrust this project upon me when I moved back from Houston as a welcome back to the parish after we inherited a bunch of drainage projects. Thanks, Cliff. He also offered tons of experience and guidance for out-of-the-box solutions for this project. We also had some very great neighbors during the project as well. Mr. Eric Avery, owner of the Crying Eagle Brewery, and Mr. Jacob, manager of the facility, were big team players during this project. They put up with a bunch of movement, occasional messes, and were very generous in allowing us to set up shop for a few occasions where it was needed. To the right of the pond, you'll see the South Beach Volleyball Club. Dr. John Noble, Mr. Ryan Fontenot, and especially Miss Nikki Fontenot were extraordinary to work with. Just like the guys at Crying Eagle, they were nothing but positive towards our project and encouraging, and allowed us to move through their property to get the job done when it was needed. Last but not least, I want to shout out our lead design engineers at AECOM, and of course the contractor that made it happen, Triton Construction. Whitney and Ed at AECOM brought some Texas flair and expertise to the project. While there weren't many hiccups, no hurdle was too big to overcome, and it made the project that much easier to complete. James with Triton Construction, he's here today, is no stranger to major detention ponds. We don't always get lucky with contractors, and I'm sure the same could be said about us. But James was not only there to help us troubleshoot, but would go above and beyond when was asked of him with no complaints. This regional detention basin is just the beginning of what we have in store for Calcasieu Parish. Our vision extends beyond mere drainage improvements. We aim to bring projects like this to our community that serve multiple purposes, functioning as effective infrastructure while also acting as community features or parks that everyone can enjoy. This is the first time I've worked on a project where people were literally banging down the door wanting to get into the project and calling to tell us we can't wait to go in and walk around. So that was new and exciting for us. We deeply appreciate the continued support from our administration. Brian, Dane, y'all have been great. They trust us and allow us to keep bringing quality projects to life. We're also profoundly grateful for the community's faith in us. Your trust drives us to deliver projects that not only meet your needs, but also exceed your expectations. We hope everyone gets to enjoy this new public feature. It symbolizes our collective effort and shared vision for a better, safer, and more vibrant community. We can't wait to bring you more projects like this one in the community in the future. Thank you for being here today and for your unwavering support. Together, we are building a brighter future for Calcasieu Parish, and I hope y'all all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
I also want to recognize Eddie Lewis, police juror, who arrived here just a few moments ago. Thank you for being here. On behalf of the Calcasieu Parish Police Jury and everyone who was involved in this project, we say thank you for coming out this morning. It's great to have you all here, and it's time for us to cut the ribbon. So all of the folks who are involved in that will be down here by this bench with a view in the back of the pond. So thank you all very much, and have a good day.
All right.
I'm scared.
No, I don't want you to cut my hands. 1, 2, 3.